Welcome back. I'm Neo, your facilitator of this technical illustration. After the last video, I received a great question from a participant who joined my presentation. How do you handle a reinsurance treaty with more than 1 million records, exceeding the maximum number of rows an Excel worksheet can handle? Yes, it appears as a common challenge for many users, and today, we'll explore a solution. In this video, I'll walk you through a technique specifically designed for working with large policy data sets that exceed Excel's row limit. We'll discuss how to manage and process these large files efficiently using a combination of Power Query and Excel VBA. With the help of VBA, we'll not only automate the queries and result loading, but also save the results into text files, making the process seamless and scalable. Let's dive into how you can tackle this challenge with ease. To keep things simple and clear, we'll be performing the calculations for just one reinsurance treaty in this case study. This will help demonstrate the technique without overwhelming the process. Now, given the size of the data file, we'll split the results into manageable batches, each containing 100,000 records. Of course, this number can be adjusted depending on your needs. Whether it's 50,000 or 500,000 records per batch, the approach remains the same. For those of you new to this video, I recommend watching the previous one first to get a better understanding of how the calculations are set up. That will give you a solid foundation for the techniques we're applying here. We've also set up an automation process using Excel VBA, triggered by a Run button. This automation handles the querying, calculations, and result loading for each batch, making the process as efficient as possible. After exporting all results into multiple text files, Excel will consolidate all individual text files into a single result file without opening them in Excel. And because run times are often a concern when working with large data files, we've included the start and end times in the summary sheet. This way, you can easily track how long the process takes, helping you monitor and optimize performance. Now let's walk through what happens in Excel once we click the Run button. First, Excel will summarize the policy data by counting the number of records. You'll see this information loaded into cell B9. This gives us a quick snapshot of how many records we're working with. Next, referring to cell B13, you'll notice that the result file will be split into 11 batches. The first 10 batches will contain 100,000 records each, with the final batch having just 1,000 records. As Excel processes the data, it will split the result file batch by batch. The current batch being processed is shown in cell B11, keeping you informed of the progress in real time. For each batch, Excel will save the results into a separate text file, making it easier to manage large amounts of data while ensuring each file is stored efficiently. Let's skip ahead to the final stage of processing, which is the 11th and last batch. Once Excel completes all the processing, you'll see the end time displayed in cell B16. This marks the conclusion of the entire process. In this demonstration, the total time taken was 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Keep in mind, the processing time may vary depending on your computer's performance and processing speed. As seen on the screen, Excel processed the results in 11 separate batches. For each batch, an individual text file was created, with the data delimited by tabs. After generating these 11 individual text files, Excel then consolidated them into one file. This was done using a command prompt triggered by VBA, bringing all the batch results together into a single comprehensive file. In this video, we've explored how to efficiently handle reinsurance treaties with large datasets, even when they exceed Excel's row limit. By splitting the data into batches, automating the process with VBA, and saving the results into individual text files, we've demonstrated how you can manage and process over 1 million records with ease. We also saw how Excel consolidates these batch results into a single file using the command prompt, streamlining the entire workflow. This method not only helps in managing large datasets, but also ensures that you can work within Excel's limitations without sacrificing efficiency. Thank you for watching. I hope this demonstration has provided valuable insights into how you can handle large policy data files in your own work. If you have any further questions or need clarification, feel free to revisit the previous videos or leave a comment below.